Hello, gorgeous. It's Lala Kent. Welcome to Untraditionally Lala. Hello, gorgeous. It is Lala Kent. Welcome back to Untraditionally Lala. I am freaking excited. You look gorge, by the way, babe.
Thank you.
You always look gorge, though. I have Emma Hernan here. You guys know her from Selling Sunset. She also is the CEO of her own frozen food company, but it sounds like you've expanded beyond anything that I had in here. So tell me everything.
Okay, so I launched with vegan empanadas, Emily & Co. And then I just launched my new company, Coast to Coast, which is we have meat items, we have mini crab cakes, we have basically everything you could possibly imagine in the frozen section we manufacture, and I own the facility. So
oh my God.
People always think you have an empanada company and you make empanadas, but I actually own the manufacturing facility and we make everything you could possibly imagine.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wait, so what made you go, for people like me, I love the frozen food section, by the way. I'm like, what is a stove? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
What do I do with these ingredients? Teresa Giudice says ingredients.
I love that.
So I will never stop. What made you want to make that your baby? That venture is amazing.
Okay, so I was in the food industry my whole life. My grandfather started a company, Yankee Trader Seafood. So I was in the seafood frozen industry my whole life. And then I knew that I wanted to start my own company because I love to cook. So I was so that's how that happened. And I helped my family get the company to where it is today. So when I was in high school, I started investing in stocks. I lent the family money so that they could, grow, because when my grandfather passed away, you don't realize when you're left a company, everything that goes into it. You have to pay the employees, equipment, rent, all these things. So I helped my family's company get to where it is today. And then I was like, I want to start my own company because I actually love to cook.
You're a bad bitch. Okay, so that's your baby. And then when did you decide, I'm also going to get my real estate license?
So I was looking at homes and I was like, I'm going to buy some real estate investments. I also want to buy a property for myself. And then I was going around looking at open houses with Jason and Brett. And they were like, you need to get your license. You know so many people. You are picking up all the knowledge so fast. And I was like, okay. It's COVID. I have nothing else to do. Let me get my real estate license.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have to imagine, because you're very beautiful and I know the world we live in, and people do not, even though everyone says women are looked at so differently now, we empower them. I have to say, from my experience of being a woman, I do not feel like we've made as much progress.
I agree.
As people say we have.
I agree.
So I have to imagine people underestimate you a lot.
Oh, 100%. Especially I dress the way that I want to dress, and I do not care. If I want to wear something cute and pink or whatever it is, I've been like that my whole life. And there's been so many times where people that I walk in and they give me the dirtiest looks. They laugh at me. I mean, I've dealt with that my entire life.
Yeah.
My entire life, for sure.
Have you ever been in a situation where you walk in with men and they are obviously in awe of you because of the way you look, and then when you make your mark with the brains, they get a little turned off?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've walked into because I invest in companies too.
Yeah. So
I remember there was one time I was actually at UCLA to invest in this energy company, and it was all men in there. And I remember walking in and they were just looking at me, and then they were like, whose girlfriend are you, or whose wife are you? And I was like, first of all, I'm about to invest more money than you into this company.
Yeah.
And then I waited. Obviously, it was when they were going around and asking questions, and I probably asked the smartest questions there. And all of the men were just they didn't understand. And they were like, wait, you're not someone's wife. You're not someone's girlfriend. You're investing?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. No. I've dealt with that my whole life.
What I would give to be a fly on the wall in those situations.
There was one time I walked into, this was way before the show and all that, but I walked into a meeting with all these CEOs of this was in the food industry. And I walked in and I remember walking into, and it was this really intense with all the CEOs of all the company. And I was going to represent our company. And I remember everyone it was you could hear a pin drop when I opened. They stopped the presentation when I walked in and they go, we think you're in the wrong place.
Wait, did they give the laugh like that?
Yeah. Oh, no, they laughed. And they said, we think you're in the wrong place.
And what did you say?
No, I'm here to represent my company. And that was just one of the many times. But I'll never forget that one. Yeah. Because it was so loud, and they were doing a presentation, and it was so quiet. You could hear a pin drop, and then the laughs, the little giggles from everybody, men and women included. It wasn't just men, wasn't just women. Everybody laughed.
You know, I always say that being a woman is one of the hardest things in the world because we don't have a safe space. We don't have a safe space amongst men, and we don't have a safe space amongst each other.
I agree.
And do you feel that when moments like that happen, it adds fuel to your fire? Or do you have moments where you feel extremely defeated by the way that people look at you and perceive you?
I mean, I would say there's times for both.
Okay.
Now I'm like, okay, those type of things empower me. But, you know, there was a point in time, like sometimes it's like it gets old. You know what I mean? It gets old when you're being judged before you even speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's like one of those things where it empowers me, especially like I'm so polite. I always wait for my turn to talk. And then like when I'm asking them the questions, all these like business terms, they're like giving me the eyes like, who is this bitch?
Yeah.
They're like, who is this?
You're that bitch.
Because like they want to make fun of me, you know?
And right.
Yeah. No, for sure.
When did you land your role? Forgive me because I'm a reality TV head, but I get high off of my own supply where like I'm Bravo, fucking Bravo at all times.
Yeah.
But people are obsessed with Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
When did you join the show?
Season 4.
And what season are we on now?
9 just came out.
And do you guys film 2 seasons at once?
We used to. There was a point in time where we did, and then they were coming out a little quicker. This one, we only did 1 at a time, and people have noticed because there was like, wait, it's so long in between.
Yeah.
So yeah, we used to, and then we did. I know for 6 and 7 we did, and then obviously 8 and 9 we did not.
And when they came to you and they said, we want you to join this show, was it like, I'm all in, let's do it?
No. Oh my God. It was like back and forth. I was talking about it with my family. I was talking about it with my ex. Cause like the reason that I was with the brokerage was because of my ex. Cause he was the one that told me to get my real estate license with Jason and Brett and all that. But he had also dated like 2 of the other girls. So there was like, it was a whole thing. So he didn't want me to join because he's like, oh God, like he did not want that. And then my family was like, I think you should do it because I think you have a really cool story and I think that you could inspire women out there.
Yeah,
so
you do have a cool story.
So I was a little torn, and I just remember going on a walk with my parents up Sunset Plaza, and they were like, I had a time frame to basically sign this contract, and sign my life away, as you know.
Yes.
And so I was like, I didn't know what to do, and my parents and like my dad is very conservative and very like, you know, like he doesn't like the way I dress sometimes. You know what I mean? Like he's just like very private.
It's a different generation.
Fame to him would be like weird. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And he was like, no, you should do it. And I was like, my dad is saying
so that held a lot of weight. If he...
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, as it was, he would always be like, get back inside him and put a sweater on. I'd be like, no. And then like he wanted me to do it. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should try it. Maybe I can go inspire some people, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Were you prepared for the bad that comes with it?
No, I was not. I had no idea.
I don't think anyone can prepare you for that.
I had no idea how mean people were. Like, I was like, especially because I came onto the show and the guy that I had dated was dating he had dated like one of the other kind of like main characters on the show.
Yeah.
And so all of her fans were attacking me basically when I joined and like comparing us and then telling me how ugly I was. And I was like, oh God, they were like telling me, oh my God, I needed to basically like reconstruct my whole face.
What?
It was like literally, no, I'm not kidding. Like every Twitter tweet, everything. And I was like, oh damn, people are mean.
It makes you lose faith in humanity a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's wild when you look at the comment section when they're telling you how mean you are or, you know, whatever they watch on TV. And it's like, I could never be as mean as you're being right now.
I know. No, I have goosebumps. You can't tell, but like I have goosebumps on my legs because I'm like, I remember just like being like, wow, like you guys are awful. Like, I mean, I was minding my own business. Like I didn't come on like this villain or anything. And they took everything and just like, oh my God. I mean, I was like, wow, people are mean.
A decade ago, I was on...
Were you able to lean into the girls who had been on since season 1? Did you guys have... Because I always say there was something very special about the show that I used to be on called Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
And although we like went toes with each other, I also joined that show season 4.
Oh.
But I felt like there was a point in time where even when the cast was not good, we had each other's backs when it came to out there and the way that the audience would treat us.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you could lean on them because they had been through it?
So yes, the girls that like I got along with, basically everyone besides the one girl. So yeah, to be honest with you, everyone.
Who's the one girl again?
Her name was Christine.
Is she still on it?
No. She's not in it anymore.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So she like besides that though, everyone was really great, really supportive, and like like okay, don't read your comments because they're probably going to be mean. And I was like, but when you first join, you kind of want to read the comments. You want to be like, wait, what's everyone saying?
Oh, it's like you like want to torture yourself.
Yeah. Oh, now I don't. I don't care. People literally they roast me. You can tell me like I look like XYZ. I don't care.
What could they possibly say you look like except for like a hot bitch?
I'll never forget it. The first season when I joined, I always like someone was on Twitter and like, first of all, they were saying the meanest stuff, but like they were like, does anyone else think Emma Hernan from Selling Sunset looks like a pigeon? And they put my face next to a pigeon's face. And I was like, damn, do kind of look like a pigeon. No, I'm telling you, I never thought I looked like a pigeon until I saw that. And I was like, damn, I see it. Shit. I do get pigeon vibes. Like I didn't want to see it, but I did.
Once they throw up the side by side,
I'm telling you, the side by side, I was like, shit.
If you can come with receipts.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah. There was one time that this woman named Kelly Dodd, she used to be on OC, but she said that she has a podcast and she said I look like Gollum and she posted the photo and I was like, that does very much look like me.
Yeah, when you do the side by sides, I was like, oh my God, I see it. I can't even argue it.
You know what? If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you say last season was the hardest season you've been part of?
Season 8?
Was that season 8 where you were called like a cheater and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Because I had no idea that was being filmed. I thought I was just like the supportive friend. My girlfriend was going through a divorce. Felt like I was really there
for Rochelle?
No, Chelsea.
Chelsea, okay.
So I thought I was just really there for Chelsea through her divorce. I had no idea what was being filmed behind my back. I did not find out till a week before it came out.
Are you serious?
Nope. I got a phone call from Chelsea. It was like, hey, babe, like, I just want to let you know, like, I was just doing an interview. Like, it was for Netflix. I was doing an interview with Netflix, and they asked me a question. How do you feel about the rumor that Nicole started about Emma? And then they interrupted and said, wait, Chelsea doesn't know. She hasn't seen the season. Don't tell her. So Chelsea called me. She still didn't know. And then I called Mary because I knew Mary's friends with Nicole.
Okay.
And so I called Mary and I was like, wait, what was being said about me? I literally had no idea. Where do you
think that rumor came from?
Oh my God. I mean, I know exactly where it came from. Jason and Brett's cousin, this girl, Jen, who talks about it on this show, she wanted to be on the show, which is from the very beginning. She supposedly said something, but nothing like what Nicole said. She was just like, oh my God, my girlfriend was super upset that like her husband was trying to reach out to Emma to do real estate. And then he gave her a ride back on his plane from Boston. That's literally it. And Nicole was like, the entire season, playing with her ring. Emma doesn't respect the sanctity of marriage. All of this crazy stuff. Like a wacko, like unwell wacko. But she said she did it because producers threatened her with her job. But like, I think she just needed a storyline. Like when I say like, I didn't hold this guy's hand, I never held this guy's hand. Like,
yeah, but you got to ride on the PJ.
Like, yeah, I was like, yeah.
How dare you?
Seriously. But the thing was, is like I was in Boston and I was going to bring my aunt back to LA as a surprise for my cousin. And he was there for work. He literally was actually like, he wasn't like a sleazy guy that was like trying to hit on me. I mean, trust me, we deal with that. I'm sure you deal with that too. Where the guy's pretty aggressive, especially like in real estate, because they're like, oh, I'll buy a house with you, you know?
Yes.
But he actually wasn't one of those guys. He wasn't a sleazy guy. He was super nice. He happened to be in Boston for a meeting and was like, if you want to come back, I was like, well, I'm flying my aunt back because I want to surprise my cousin. And it was like we didn't even sit. He sat in the back. He talked to my aunt for a second. Like it was super like, and actually the wife called me.
Yeah.
So when all this was happening, the wife called me and so like it came out, obviously everyone was shocked that this was even used as a storyline for Selling Sunset. She called me and was so nice. She was like, I'm so sorry Jen, Jason and Brett's cousin,
Yeah.
totally used this to try and get on the show.
Wow.
And then Jen called me and was like, that is not what I said. I said nothing. You did nothing wrong. We all know that you did nothing wrong. So basically, I was just the punching bag in the middle of all of this shit, with everyone had their own little motive. Nicole needed a storyline. Jen probably wanted to get on the show. And then the wife called and was super sweet. And like, I know nothing happened with you guys. Like, also, they were separated, but nothing happened regardless.
Right.
But she was really nice. Like, I have to say, out of everyone that I spoke to about the whole thing, because I do feel like obviously Jen had some part in like trying to stir the pot a bit, probably get a little camera time or like just get on the show. Nicole clearly was a wackadoodle and just wanted to be, you know, have a storyline. But the wife was actually really nice and was like, I just want to let you know, like, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this.
That's really sweet.
I know, because she didn't have to call me.
No, she didn't.
No, because he reached out to me and I was like, just so you know, like, if you want to give your wife my number, like, I'm more than happy to talk to her. And she was so sweet. Like, I actually really respect and like the wife. Yeah.
That makes me very happy.
Yeah. And she was really nice. She was like, I know nothing happened. Like, you did nothing wrong. And like, basically, like, her and the Jen girl had a falling out.
Did it make you nervous to come back to this season?
For sure. Had no desire. I was like, if you guys, and first of all, producers know me very well. I'm extremely kind. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm a bitch behind the scenes. I'm literally like, I'll bring them donuts. If you ask producers, like, who's the nicest to you? They will say Emma. I have heard them. Like, I will. Yeah. They will. Like, I'm genuinely like a really nice, kind, caring person. So the fact that they did that to me, I was like, how could you, me out of all people, you know what I mean?
You know, it's such a hard thing because at the end of the day, like, your life is for other people's entertainment.
Yeah.
Period. Like, and I always say, I feel like doing reality TV is one of the hardest jobs. There is an art to it.
Yeah.
Even though it very much is real life, you have to separate reality from reality. Yeah. Like, we don't have the luxury of, let's say, an actor who shows up and is, you know, reading a script, and then people kind of leave them alone because they know they're an actor. We don't get that same respect. No. And when it comes to the crew or producers, they also have a job to do.
No, exactly. And the thing is, I do like them. That's what was tough, because I was like, how could you do that to me? But it's kind of like, you know, a few of the producers, you know, they blamed the higher ups. Everyone
points the finger.
Everyone had someone else to blame. But like, for me, it was one of those things too. It's like, I know I look a certain way. Like, I know that I'm based off my looks as it is. And I like to dress sexy. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. There's going to be a day where, like, 80 years old, I can't walk around with my stomach out at 80 years old.
So it's like, I like to dress a certain way, but my entire life, I've literally only been with my boyfriends. I have dated 3 guys. I've never, like, dated a lot in LA. Yeah. Like, everyone jokes. Like, I'm like, I have 8 cats too. So like, everyone jokes like,
you're the crazy cat lady.
That I'm like a crazy cat nerd.
Taylor Swift made the cat lady thing super fucking cool. Like, I'm ready to get 12 cats.
I go home. I don't go out. I don't date around. Like, I've literally had 3 boyfriends, and you guys are going to label me this. And I know that I look a certain way. And that's why, like, I've always been able to, you know, dress super sexy, because in my real life, you know, I've only ever dated my boyfriends, never slept around, never anything.
So you've never had like a one night stand?
Never in my life.
Girl, you are missing out.
I know. Trust me, like, me and my girlfriends joke about it. I have never had a one night stand. I've literally only been with my boyfriends.
And are you with someone right now?
Yeah.
And you think you're going to marry this guy? Do you believe in marriage?
I do. Yeah. I mean, I believe in marriage for sure. Yeah.
But you don't know if it's going to be him.
Well, I mean, no, there's a lot of controversy for sure. But I mean, we'll see what happens.
It's documented this season.
Yeah. My relationship is out there this season.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I would rather have my real relationship. That was my problem with season 8. You put a fake story out there. Oh, also too, like in season 8, you see a bite mark on me, which was from my current guy. And they make it seem like it was, who bit Emma? Like it was the married guy.
Oh.
They did me so dirty. And
they did you really dirty.
I had no idea. Like, I didn't know, again, until the show came out. But they did me so dirty.
So, does he like biting the arm? Your guy?
No, that was like a weird, funny thing. I don't know why he did that, but he did bite my arm one night. But that was like a weird thing.
How did you navigate this season? Because I know that you and Chriselle... Are you guys still super close? Were you able to like get back to where you used to be?
We were not.
You weren't?
No, we were not.
and I don't know if you feel this way, but I think it's harder to go through like a breakup with a girlfriend than a boyfriend, like someone you're intimate with. Because
for sure.
when you have like your best friend,
Yeah.
that's like your person, your soulmate, and you go to them for everything. So when that dissolves or takes a turn, like I literally would rather go through a breakup with like my intimate partner.
Yeah, because it's almost easier because you can block them, you can ghost them. Like I've definitely been known to do that to a guy. But like with a girlfriend, it's different. Like I don't know, there's something about it that's just hurtful. It's sad. There's a sadness. There's a loss for sure. Not that there's not with a significant other, but you can find another guy.
You can find another boyfriend.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like with a girl, there's just something really sad about it. I don't know.
Do you think you'll ever be able to get back to where you guys were?
I mean, I thought that we were going to be able to. I really did. And you know what I mean? I'm one of those people where like, okay, I let a lot of things go. But like when things are just to another level of like, they keep escalating and like, they're not getting better. And like the things that have been said and done, like, I just don't think that it will get there.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really sad. It's really sad. And to be honest with you, like I don't have anything bad to say, and I wish her the best. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't wish bad on anyone, and I really do want her to be happy, whatever that is. But I mean, it's just one of those things where like I can't feel the way that I'm feeling either. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I know that I'm a really good friend. I know that I'm a really good friend to everyone in my life, you know?
So the friendship ultimately went south because of what your boyfriend.
She hates my boyfriend. And I mean, I get it. Like, first of all, no guy is perfect. So your friend's going to be protective of you. And I totally get that. I do get that. But at some point, you have to take a step back and be like, look, it's her choice. It's her life. She's going to make the decisions that she's going to make. I love her. She's been a good friend to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I always wonder because I haven't been in like a healthy, productive relationship in a very long time. And so when I am getting to know new friends who are women and I don't necessarily connect with their husband or their boyfriend, I'm like, is there a version of me still being your friend if I don't connect with your person?
No, exactly. So for me, if I don't connect with your significant other, I can still have a relationship with you because it's like, I'm not going to just not be friends with someone because I don't like their significant other. You know what I mean?
Right. But are you able to be friends with people or girls who don't like your boyfriend?
I mean, I would be, yeah.
Really?
I'm fine. I'm so chill.
Wow.
I'm so chill and easygoing. I don't care. If you can be nice to me, if you guys don't see eye to eye, that's okay. I will still put effort into the friendship.
Wow, I love this.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You know what? I really love this because I've noticed that there's a lot of women who cannot separate themselves from their relationship. And I'm like, you're your own person.
Yeah.
This isn't like you don't constantly have to roll as a we.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. That's the thing. I'm not going to lose friendships. Like I don't want to lose a friendship over, a guy. So if I can make it work and like, okay, you guys don't see eye to eye, that's fine. We can do stuff separate. It's okay. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll come around, maybe you won't. But I'm not the type of person where like, you need to love the person that I'm with or we're not friends. I'm just not like that.
I love this.
Yeah.
You and I would be great friends.
Yeah. Like I'm super easygoing. I'm like the friend that like people come to when they're like, I mean, like I had a girlfriend, she was cheating on her husband. She was like, I need to tell someone. I was like, oh shit. Okay. It had to be me. But like, I'm not going to judge you. Like, I'm going to talk about through it with you. You know what I mean? Let's figure it out why you're doing it. Can you stop? You have children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I'm just the friend that like, I'm not judgmental. Like,
I love this.
Yeah.
I have hope for you and Chriselle.
Yeah.
When do you guys pick cameras up again? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. That I haven't heard about season 10 yet.
Here's the thing. When there's a friendship with a lot of history and it goes south and then things are said and done, you literally have to just have the mindset of you're not going to see eye to eye. Yeah. And you either have to literally forget what the both of you have said and done and start from scratch. Yeah. And it's actually very, very hard to do.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. Season 10, I'm feeling like a rekindling of you and Chriselle. Right?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. yeah. We'll see.
Okay, I want to talk about the empanadas because you said that they're at Mel's Diner and
yes.
there's one around the corner from me.
Yes. So my empanadas are on the menu at Mel's, and the only other people that have items on the menu are Lana Del Rey and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What the fuck?
So I'm in good company,
You're
right?
in great company.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, okay. I see you, Terminator.
How did you get them into Mel's Diner?
So I was super selective. I wanted my empanadas to be on a menu somewhere, and like people kept asking me, but like Mel's is iconic. And I was like,
Mel's is iconic.
Yeah. So I was like, I want the first restaurant that I let them go at to just be super iconic. And so I did it at Mel's.
Is there, because I have one by my house, I'm in the Valley, then there's one near Sunset.
Yes.
Are they at both locations?
They should be, but I know that they did sell out, especially with the show airing.
Oh,
Because
of
they
course.
texted and they were like, "We need more ASAP," but they're there. They're there. Like we just ship them in.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and get that, and then I have one more question, and you don't have to answer. Is there an evil twin? A part of the Oppenheimer is one the angel and one like the evil twin?
Ooh, I mean, well, they're both a little devilish with girls. That's for sure. They're both,
Aren't they all?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, I'd like to just give you an answer because I'm actually like, I would tell you, but they're actually both like, they're like my big brothers. I know they're
Really?
little, but they're like, I know they're little, but they're actually like my big brothers.
What are
And
they, like 5'5"?
I think they're a little shorter.
What?
I think so.
Like a 5'3", 5'4"?
5'4".
5'1"?
Yeah, no, I don't know their exact height, but I know that they're smaller than 5'5". I think they like to say they're taller, but I don't think that they are.
You guys, I am shocked to my very core.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a cool 5'1".
Yeah.
Swinging big dick energy, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
no, I mean, they pull some girls, I have to say. They pull girls, but I love them because like they literally are like my big brothers. Like they would never hit on me. They would never be inappropriate with me because they're just protective of me. So I like that.
They seem like they're protective of the girls who work at the agency.
They are. I definitely think that they are. I mean, they've dated a lot of them, so they're definitely protective of the ones that they've dated.
Men are like dogs. They've peed on the fire
Yeah.
hydrant. This is now my fire
Yeah,
hydrant.
no, they're definitely like protective of, especially like the ones that they've dated for sure. But they are protective of me in like a little sister sense.
Do they get along with your boyfriend?
They met once and they were totally fine. Yeah.
What's the age difference with you and your man?
Like 6 years.
Oh, no. So it's not a big age
no,
gap.
It's not that big of a deal. I don't really care.
No.
No.
Once you get into like 15, 20, I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yeah. I mean, and to be honest with you, he looks older and like, you know, he's done everything that he needs to do. So I feel like he can relax now.
Is he territorial of you?
I mean, yes, but I feel like most guys are. But I
Okay.
feel like in a cute way, like he's protective for sure. But yeah, I'm trying to think in my head. I'm like, he's definitely protective. But so is like, I mean, all of my relationships have been somewhat protective
Yeah.
and territorial.
I'm just trying to have the roadmap back to you and your friendship.
Yeah, I mean, I do get, like, I understand some of Chriselle's points, but obviously, you know, when you take it to a level like, okay, at some point you have to let other people live their lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not the type of person where like I can't see both sides, or I don't understand where one person's coming from or the other. Like I definitely try and see both sides to any situation, whether I'm included in it or not, you know?
Yeah.
So
You told me before we started, and we'll end it on this, but that you're like very chill,
yeah, I'm super chill.
which I'm sure producers are like, can you be a little unchill?
Oh my God, they hate it. They hate it. They hate it so much. Like I was not made for reality TV. Like I just wasn't. It fell into place. I happened to work for a brokerage that had a TV show. I happened to date the same guy that dated one of the main cast members. My story just kind of fell into place, and I happened to be working for the brokerage. But like, no, I'm not really made for reality TV. I don't like drama. I don't like fighting. I don't really drink. Like they're like trying to feed me booze, and I'm like, just give me a coffee.
That is, you know, because as you're talking, I'm like, okay, she has conquered the art of finding the gray in life, which is wonderful. Like that's what you want in life.
Yeah.
My mom, from the time I was a child, always tried to get me to be in the gray, and I was black or white, man. It was I didn't know how to live in the gray.
Yeah.
So I don't love confrontation, but I'm excellent at it. Like I can take it by the balls and just like make it my bitch. So I actually feel like I make great reality TV.
Yeah.
But it is just a weird life to sign up for.
It really is. And so I feel like because I am more gray and I'm more neutral and I don't really love drama, they're like, okay, we're gonna, anything that you mentioned with a relationship. So like my relationships is what gives them headlines. No matter what I'm doing, no matter who I'm talking to. First season, it was like me and my ex that I was engaged to with the Christine drama. Then it was like, oh my God, I made a comment about someone on Raya that slid in or that wrote me, and then that went viral. And then I dated a guy that I was selling his house. It was always like relationships for me.
Okay.
Which is like
How suffocating.
Yeah, it's a lot because I'm like, I want my relationship to be private. And I've always been private about my relationships, even before the show. Like I was engaged and I never posted I was engaged before the show. Like I've just always been protective and private about my relationships. So now I'm on the show where all they want to do is talk about who I'm dating and like everything, every detail about it. And it is overwhelming.
Do you think that there will be a day where you're like, I think I'm done here? Or is it scratching an itch right now?
Oh yeah. No. Like I was basically done season 8 and I kind of came back to tell like my side of the story.
Okay. Yeah. So then it's like TBD on season 10.
Yeah. I mean, I'm tapped.
You're tapped. Well,
yeah,
you've got everything going on. Like,
yeah. Like
you have your business.
Yeah. I mean, I'll never say never. I don't like when people say they're not going to join the show and then they do. And you know what I mean? I've heard that so many times where people are like, I'm never coming back. And then they're back every season. And like a lot of people have done and said that. Like, I'm not naming names, but like a lot of people, you know what I mean?
I do it every year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've actually never said it, but I'm at a point where like, I'm really happy with my life. I love my family. I've been trying to spend more time with them. My niece and my nephew live right next door to my parents. And like, I enjoy being home with the family. And I've been on the East Coast a lot this year, which has been really nice for me.
Because you're from Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
So your family is still there.
Yeah. They come out a lot, but not like my brother and my niece and my nephew and my sister-in-law. They don't come out as much. So my mom and dad are always with me. Like they love being with me. They travel with me. I'm super close with them. But like I love seeing my niece and my nephew. And she's going to turn 5 next week. So like I'm flying in for that. But like, I like being home with the family. That's what brings me happiness.
Yeah. And I'm sure at some point you want you create a family of your own.
Oh, 100%. Like that's always been my goal. Like I'm the godmother to 5 kids. Because everyone's like, if anything happens, we want you to raise our kids. Like literally, I was a godmother when I was 12 years old. Because everyone was like, yeah.
Wow. How old are you? Can I ask that?
Yeah. So I'm 33.
Well, you're a baby.
Yeah. So
You've got all the time.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. So
I'm very impressed by you, by the way.
Yeah. Like I love, like family is everything to me. Like absolutely everything.
Well, at the end of the day, it's all we have, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so
when all of this goes to shit and no one cares about the Vanderpump Rules of life or, selling Sunset, it's like the family is the core of who we are.
Exactly. So like, I do want to have my own family. That's number 1 priority on my list, to be honest with you.
I had such a wonderful time talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for making time for me. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Untraditionally Lala. I'm going to catch you on the bonus episode and again next week. Bye.